Hey everyone, Melissa here. Welcome to my channel if you're new here with me. Welcome back if this is not your first time here. We are on day 7 of our 30-day yoga journey. And day 7 is all about exploring stillness. So day 7 offers us a moment of stillness, offers us a pause in our journey. We are a week in so that we could integrate the last 6 days. Our fast-paced modern lifestyle that most of us are used to and accustomed to and brought into often doesn't really celebrate or recognize the value of pausing and being still, of just being in silence and being with what is. This is where a lot of our creation and inspiration comes from, in these moments of pause and stillness, and to also take a deeper look internally, as this journey is called inward. So we're creating the space for that to happen. So this is a very simple, very slow practice. That doesn't mean that it's not potent. So you will need 2 blocks for this practice. If you don't have 2 blocks, you could use a bolster, or you can use a couch cushion, or anything else you have in the house. And the posture that will need the props is going to be supported fish, supported heart opener. So if you know what that is, you can kind of get a heads up as to what you need for that posture and anything else you'd like to support that. So get into something really, really comfortable today, and let's get this practice started. Let's begin on our backs. So go ahead and lay yourself down. You can either begin with the legs straight out long, or you can have the knees bent, feet out wide, knees falling into touch. However feels the most supportive for you today in this moment. Allowing your palms to flip up, and that's just signaling that we are open and receptive. We can close down our eyes, and let's tune in with 2 deep cleansing, clearing breaths. So just exhale your breath out of your nose. And then invite in a deep inhale through the nose. Let your belly and chest and lungs fill up. And then a big exhale out through the mouth. Release, let it go. Hold the air out. And then we'll do that one more time. Big inhale, breathe in, take life in. That's your inspiration. And then exhale, release out of the mouth. Let all the air out. And close your mouth. And just allow yourself to land here. And for this practice today, there is no shaping the breath. The breath is effortless throughout practice. So letting go of your journey to get here on your mat today. Releasing any past events, letting go of any future events. And here we gift ourselves the present moment, here and now. We'll start to just bring the knees in towards the chest, interlace the fingers around the shins. Just give yourself a nice gentle hug. And then we'll place the feet down onto the mat nice and wide. Take your arms out to the sides, palms up, and then gently drop your legs over to the left. And we'll windshield wiper from side to side. It's like a lazy little roll. Bring your legs over to the right. And then over to the left. And then back over to the right again. We'll pause here. You can keep the legs like this if you want to go a little deeper take your right leg, the outside of the right ankle, and just place it on the outside of the left leg. Feet are flexed to protect the knee. And if this is too much pressure, just release it. Breath is effortless. And if your right leg is on top of the left, just release that right leg. And then slowly bring your legs over through center and all the way over to the left. Pause here. Or if you'd like, take the outside of the left ankle to the outside of the right thigh. If your left leg's on top of the right, just release that left leg down. Bring your legs back to center. Lift and lower your hips so that they're even. Readjust. And then pull both knees in towards the chest. Now we're going to give ourselves a rock up to seated. So you can take your hands just behind the backs of the knees and give yourself a little rock up. And we'll come into a seated forward fold with the legs crossed. So we want to sit up nice and tall, lift your torso out of the hips, and then we'll start to walk the hands forward. You can always place a block underneath the forehead here. If you have it in you, you could also extend the arms out long and just bring your belly to the ground, but use your props as you need here. It's really nice to bring the floor up to us so that it signals to the body that we could release and let go. Once you find your position here, just relax your shoulders, soften the belly, release any gripping in the thighs, and soften your jaw. And just go inward here. Okay, now we're going to lift up and just do a simple switch of the legs. So bring the other leg in front, sit up nice and tall. On your exhale, just start to fold forward. You might notice one side feels a little different than the other, so we're never trying to push or force our way into a shape. Just find your edge, your point of resistance. Maybe close down your eyes and then drop into your natural rhythm of breath. Just allowing the body to unfurl at its own pace as it's ready. We're just anchoring into the breath. Okay, start to bring yourself up. We're going to prepare for our supported fish, our supported heart opener. So you can Take your 2 blocks or bolster or couch cushion or whatever you have. I'll show you what to do with the blocks. You're going to take 1 block on the highest setting at the back of your mat. This is where your head is going to go. This is where your torso is going to go. Then you can take your 2nd block on the 2nd setting, either vertically or horizontally. A little bit of space between the 2 blocks. I like it horizontally, but some people like it vertically, so I'll give you the option. And then whatever prop you're using, whether it's a bolster or a couch cushion, you want to make sure that your sit bones are on the ground. And then you maintain this natural curve of the spine. You're going to lay back. Now you might need to adjust yourself so that this first block here is behind your mid back, where your bra line would be, or you can imagine where that would be. And then take this next block here with your hands and find a comfortable spot for it, for your head to feel supported. Now you can adjust your blocks, the heights, lower or higher, whatever feels supportive for you. We don't want to feel in pain. A little bit of discomfort will subside, but pain is not what we're going for. Make any adjustments here. I like to bring my elbows into the floor, lift my chest up, and then slide the shoulders a little bit under, and then relax the back down. That just makes the chest and the heart so much more open. And you can either extend the legs out straight, or have the knees bent, feet wide, knees fall into touch. Or if you want, you can have the soles of the feet together, knees open, whatever you prefer. Use as many blocks and props as you'd like. Hands could be on the belly or arms down by your sides. Make any last adjustments. We'll be here for a few minutes, so you want to make sure that you feel comfortable. When you find your position, just close your eyes. Allow your breath to be effortless. And just notice the parts of your body that are touching the ground, connected to your mat. And then notice the parts of your body that are being supported by your props. And really allow your props and the ground, the earth, to support you as you surrender. Now I'll offer you a little contemplation if you'd like to indulge in it. Who are you when no one is watching? And who are you when nothing is asked of you? Now, these are threads that you can follow and unravel all the way to its core. You can start to prepare yourself in a moment to come out of the shape, but first, if you'd like to bring in a nice little stretch, you can maybe point your toes, stretch your legs, reach your arms up overhead for a nice big stretch. Now, to come out of this shape, you're going to move in a way that makes the most sense to you with the least amount of effort. Either roll over or just sit right up. Make sure you use your hands for support. We're going to remove our props and then come to lay down on our backs, just on a flat surface, all the way down, just to realign the spine against the ground. Let your ankles fall open, your palms are up. And we'll just come into a brief shavasana just to reset. Just allow your bones and your muscles to feel heavy, 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 fully supported by the ground. Relax the energy behind your eyes, soften your jaw. Just allow yourself to explore the space of stillness. Just notice what it feels like to be at home in the center of your multidimensional being. And know that this space of deep ease and stillness and calm is always, always there. It's always available to you. It is your birthright. Now start to deepen your breath once again. And bring a good stretch in. If you'd like, move your body in any way that wants to move. You can bring your knees in toward your chest. Give yourself a hug. Acknowledge your efforts. And then we will make our way into a seated position. We'll meet there in a comfortable, supported seat. Using a prop or leaning up against the wall, we won't be here for too long. It's just to close our practice together in that stillness, to seal our practice. Sitting up nice and tall, shoulders back, chin slightly in, back of the neck long, belly is soft. And again, there's no breathing technique today. Just allow your breath to be effortless. Just follow the flow of your breath, of your rhythm. Explore this silence. Just slowly lower your chin. And just start to deepen your breath. Now we'll consciously deepen the breath, preparing ourselves to shift out of our practice and into the rest of our day. As you deepen your breath, just take a moment to notice how this practice was for you without any judgment. Just reflect. And then come back to that place of deep ease and stillness within. Bring your palms to touch in front of your heart space. And may we take this deep ease and peace and calm with us into the rest of our day. Let it reverberate into everything that we do and everything that we are and every person that we connect with. And thank you for your trust and for sharing your practice. From my heart to yours, namaste.